right, today we're joined by an incredible young innovator who is already making waves in the tech world. At just 17 years old, Meron McPherson, an emerging youth awardee, has developed a groundbreaking platform called Hinder AI that is aimed at tackling Jamaica's housing challenges. Good morning to you, my darling.
Thank you for having me.
How are you? This is a big deal.
Thank you.
Okay, first of all, what form are you in?
I'm in grade 13, so upper 6.
That's upper 6, okay.
Yes.
How did this even come about though?
Okay, so the idea was born out of my family's own challenges in navigating the housing market in Jamaica and finding affordable houses. We found that a process that should have taken a short amount of time was taking years and longer than expected. And then I started opening up my perception and realized that it wasn't my own family, but others outside that was also experiencing this issue. So because I've always loved computer science, I started thinking to myself, how could I apply the concepts that I've explored in and outside of class to an issue as complex as this one is.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so this was not like a class assignment that you did, but an independent project that you took on.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So in terms of putting it all together to create something, this is AI.
Yes.
Is it an app? Is it, a website?
It's a website.
Okay,
yeah,
so website.
Platform.
Okay, all right. And the process in terms of getting it all together, because Jamaica, even though it's an island, it's pretty big still.
Yes.
How you manage to cover all of that?
Okay, so at first, when I observed the challenge, I started thinking to myself, how could I use concepts like generative AI, predictive deep learning models, and things like geospatial mapping to kind of solve these issues. And currently, it's not as, I would say, on a large scale as I'd like it to be. It's currently serving the western region of Jamaica, so that's like St. Elizabeth and those parishes. But currently now, I'm trying to expand it so that it can be developed on a much larger scale.
Absolutely. It's interesting that you started at that side of the island, though, and not over here.
I found that's where most of the issues, based on my research, that's where most of the issues were in tackling finding homes for low-income Jamaicans.
Okay.
Yeah, so I started over that region, but we're slowly expanding it so it can cover the entire island.
Look at you. And you're in lower 6?
No, upper 6.
Upper 6.
Grade
Oh
13.
my God, that's amazing. What has it been like in terms of, persons tapping into it and finding its use? Do they like it? Do they like what it's offering?
So far I've gotten good feedback from about 3 families who were able to find houses in the St. Elizabeth region. And I'm just hoping that in the coming months and years, more people will be able to find its usefulness and will be able to be positively impacted by it.
Okay, and any success stories that you'd like to share?
Oh yes, so there was one family who they had issues in finding a home for about 3 years, and I had introduced a platform to them about 2 weeks ago, and they were able to find a home that was within their budget range. That was something that I'm glad to see that it's positively impacting lives.
I'm happy that you mentioned the budget, because something like this, you're thinking, it's technologically advanced, so that means that the homes that are there to be found are also very expensive. Do you have affordable housing there
as
options?
That was a concern of lots of people. They were like, what does affordable really mean? But we have to understand that it's a personalized platform. So it's going to be catered to your budget. That's how it is. We use recommendation algorithms so that we can match you with homes that are within your specific needs.
Okay, so when I go online now and I'm looking at the house, what happens? What do I see? Do I just see the external parts of the house? Do I get to go inside?
So we have what we called augmented reality, so that you can get a tour of the home before you actually connect with the homeowner. And so there you can see the inside of the home as well as the prices, the accommodations of the home. So it's a whole fully fledged platform.
Isn't technology just so amazing,
yes,
right?
It is.
Right, because with AI and with technology, you're able to even redecorate potentially, what it can actually look like.
Exactly.
Do you have that with your app?
Yes, it is.
Yeah?
It's all a part of the augmented reality system.
Okay, lovely. What has been the reception so far from people?
It has been very positive, as I said, with the 3 families that I've been able to impact. And I'm just really looking forward to what it can become in the future and being able to impact more and more people.
Wow. Okay, I love that. This is your independent project. It's not a school-based project, right? Have you been able to talk about this in your classroom with your friends, with your teacher?
Yes, I have. And my school has been very receptive of it positively. And I'm just glad to see. And I'm hoping that more and more students within my computer science class at school will be able to tackle independent projects and not just what we've learned within the classroom setting, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said the western part of the island is covered?
Yes.
Right? What about Middlesex and...
We're expanding to that.
Gotcha.
currently,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. All right. And then persons do what? Go online and they create an account and they sign up?
Yeah, so you create an account. It will be available really publicly by the end of this week, and you can just find it homefinderai.com online. So yeah, you create an account and can get started.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Are you guys like the only ones in Jamaica doing this right now? Do you know?
I think so.
You think
based
so?
on my
Okay,
research.
cool. Okay,
Yeah.
I love that. And I love the fact as well that you are helping persons to kind of find what's in their budget. So take, for instance, in the same way that you'd have your realtors who you can call and say, boy, you know, I don't have this amount of money.
Yeah.
Help me to find another space. Are you that hands-on or is it up to the person using the platform?
No, it was very hands-on, so they're not just left to themselves to try and find it. I'm there to help. My team is there to help. So, yeah.
This is so amazing. What are you majoring in?
I'm supposed to be entering university this September, and I plan to do a double major in computer science and mathematics.
Girl, you win already. They just need to hand this degree to you. Seriously, this is amazing. All right, so you're entering university. Anything else that you want to share with us?
So apart from this, I have other mobile applications that I'm working on. One of them, it's called EcoTalk. So what it's doing is that it's allowing humans to communicate with animals, and it's basically supposed to allow us to enhance the conservation efforts of Caribbean endangered species. So I'd like to see that fully developed by the time I'm done with Immaculate.
Girl, I think you're going to develop it. High five for me. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, my darling. Young innovator Meron McPherson right there. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, guys. So when we come back, what's coming up next, producer? When we come back, we hear about the 2025 Jamaica Stock Exchange Conference. But News in 5 is next. Stay with us.